with two like hard tanks. Nautilus versus something that has sort of potential to deal damage, but not really would be nice, I think. I just gotta figure out what exactly I want. God, the lack of damage is terrifying.
Watches the desert, but the apple by enemies.
Yes, sir.
Technically, the desert is mostly silicate deposits, which have been broken down through various mechanical means over the millennia, but... What science, Azir? So it may not necessarily be mostly silicates. I suppose it would depend on the composition of the bedrock. But anyway.
That's gotta sting.
I've gotten all the CS. I'm so good. Oh god. Why did I say that? Nautilus versus Volibear? Maybe. Whoops. I didn't mean to click that. I congratulated myself too early. I'm starting to miss CS all over.
Reporting in.
No! Cannon minion! Alright, we're actually going back to... I started thinking, it's actually... It's stupid, but his taunt kind of screwed me up, because I started thinking about geology. God damn it. Oh, man. Taunt tilted me, but not in a way intended. I think Volibear would probably win, too. But then again, you guys have probably never seen damage Nautilus, which is, yeah, you know, not great, but it actually kind of does deal damage. First blood. Is it in the bottom lane again? Yep. So at least we've held true for the 100% bot lane on my team first blood record.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Swiftly.
What's Azir doing? I'm actually going to queue that one. No, he got it because I was clearing the wave like a little bit too fast.
Out ahead.
What's the CS difference? Who is even top lane? I gotta figure that out first, I guess. Oops. Atomic Skull?
Reporting in.
Okay, let's do this. I'm getting bored.
Out ahead.
Okay, sand soldiers don't miss. I was kind of curious. I mean, I figured they probably wouldn't, but I was wondering a little bit.
2, 3, 4.
I see death all around us.
Order is given.
Armed and ready.
Like, I realize this probably isn't a very good lane matchup, but you can always just kind of hang back, you know.
Swiftly.
There is only surrender. All else is but a mirage.
That's gotta sting.
Really difficult to engage. Like, if you get in any, like, auto attack range, you just get shredded by those sand soldiers.
Reporting in.
If I was Azir, I'd be hiding in there. And just, like, surprise, but he's not. He's just hanging way back. Why is he hanging so far back?
Yes, sir.
No, it's just back. I got a lot of money. I want to spend it on something. I want... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that.
Hut, 2, 3, 4.
I need movement speed to get in and out. It's just, it's not a matter of getting in and doing anything. Like, I can't outburst an Azir. It's simply impossible. So, yeah. I just gotta pick and choose my spots, get the mushrooms up, and then we'll see if we can do something interesting later. But the fact that I'm farming well is a very, very good sign.
Armed and ready. I'll scout ahead.
Have all that. Okay, we're good.
When every trace of you is lost, I will remain.
Grab that. Who's top again? This guy? No, Atomic, whatever the fuck his name is. So I have... Actually, how do I have a CS lead? I guess he keeps backing off and doing something. I'm not sure what he's doing in the Fog of War. Not sure if I want to know, but that's where he is. So. I walked into it. Ow.
Armed and ready.
That guy there, he's gonna miss that. That's good.
Reporting in.
Okay, let's grab that.
Hut, 2, 3, 4. Swiftly.
Oops.
I'll scout
These
ahead.
guys probably backed. What the hell? Teleported in with no life? What?
Hut, 2, 3, 4.
Did he like come back in the lane and miscalculate how much like in terms of resources he would have, or what?
That's gotta sting.
Now he's backing.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna question it. Oh, now he's not backing. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. I'll try and make this exciting soon, but this is the thing about this one for all mode. Typically, the laning phase tends to be pretty weird and dull because no one knows what they're doing, and the matchups are so weird. So, hold on, let me actually buy that. You know what? Fuck it. We're selling that. Screw it.
One with the jungle. 2, 3, 4.
So typically, the team fighting phase tends to... Is that worth teleporting into? I think he's going to clean up on his own. I don't want to waste my teleport. Okay, they're good. I could teleport behind him here. That's a pretty big wave pushing in. And I'm gonna look to teleport there at a certain point, but... So that'll push in. That's good. Oops, I missed a C. Yeah, I'm gonna miss. Okay, no.
I'll scout ahead.
It's a CS lead now. Yeah, what? I'm just like getting a really massive CS lead sort of out of nowhere. It is the right guy, right? Yeah, like it's 66 to 104.
Reporting in.
Something's going on, man. Well, they got a kill.
That's got it.
No! Oh, I tried to get him with the last auto. God damn it.
Reporting in.
That'll be a trick there. So typically, yeah, the guy who takes the turret aggro is the one that has to get the assist. I just get a couple kills, make sure he finishes it off. Ooh, you are... Oh, get out of here.
That's got a sting.
I can't really do this. There we go. The other guy chickened out, so we're good. There's mines everywhere in there. Okay, we're good. Alright. Hello, Bear Killer. How you doing? That wave's gonna probably... No, it's gonna push towards it, but Azir is there, so we're fine. Alright, we finally got... Okay, this thing's gonna be great. That's what I've been waiting for. From here, we're gonna do... You know what I probably should have done? It's not Leandries. I should have done, like, straight up super AP Teemo. Like, the kind where you walk into the mushroom and you instantly die. I think I made a bit of a mistake. Oh well. That would have been more fun, I think. But this is okay. Kennen versus Yasuo? That sounds really irritating for the Yasuos. You'd, like, have to scale really well into the late game and hope to murder them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wings of Vi emote? What the hell? Who has that? Is that a Wings of Vi emote? Oops, I missed all that CS. Ill-fated expedition, perhaps, into the enemy jungle? That doesn't do any damage.
Reporting
Okay.
in.
Let's get that guy there. Get that guy there.
Swiftly.
Most of it, but I just spent a lot of mana, really for nothing.
Yes, sir.
So we resume the dance.
That's gotta sting.
Getting bored. I'm gonna go do something else.
I'll scout ahead.
Spec Ops Teemo. God, we're all here. What the hell?
Armed and ready.
Nautilus versus Malphite.
I'll scout ahead.
I don't think that would go well for the Nautilus. Or actually, no, maybe. I'm gonna trade kills, sure, fine by me. He wastes his ult. Alright, so we're gonna grab this. What is my AP currently? Let's start with Ludens, I think. Let's grab that. Iona versus Nautilus. Nautilus will just win. Unless, like, the Nautilus team was completely outclassed. Bran versus Annie. I guess that might be kind of interesting from a conceptual standpoint. Callista versus Kindred. That's another one, okay. I'm thinking about the Nautilus versus Malphite thing. You know, it just seems very suboptimal from. I guess you could go AP Malphite, but
Yes, sir.
yeah, I don't. I guess. I think it would just be there'd be a fairly big advantage for Malphite because he's actually legitimately a good laner, whereas Nautilus not so much. You can lane with him, he's weird. Probably use my teleport at some point.
That's gotta sting. I'll scout ahead.
Oh no! My mushroom. Okay, so he's...
Armed and ready.
We're good. We're just gonna push up like this. Quietly farming up.
Reporting in.
Not the most exciting victory in the world, but we're slowly pushing towards a win, I think. Nice guts there.
I'll scout ahead.
That's his kill. Okay, good. We're gonna mushroom the shit out of this to make sure we get it. Just drink these. It must be like kind of difficult for them to leave their side of the map because we do have a pretty good mushroom coverage here, I gotta say. Ooh, blue buff. I really want that. I can teleport to anything, so fine. They decide to push ahead. I need the back though. Luden's Echo, perfect. Nautilus versus Yorick. That sounds like a worst case. We did, unless you're like answering a question, because we did Vel'Koz versus whatever his name, versus Lux earlier.
In.
I probably should have teleported to that if I'd been looking.
Yes,
That's the
sir.
thing. Got that. Now, we did, like, really push them out. But unfortunately, in doing so, they basically face cleared the jungle out of all our mushrooms. So we gotta set the forest up again. You get to steal this, though, at least. All that hard work gets us one mushroom. Or one blue buff. Blue buff. Red buff. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-do. No! Oh god, they're all here. Jesus Christ. I kill one of them and the rest of the four show up. God damn. That won't kill, unfortunately. Ollie versus Gnar. It has potential. I think Gnar would just win that personally, but Singed versus Volibear. I think Volibear would win that. Like, Volibear deals actual damage. Singed has trouble versus tanks. Whereas Volibear actually has a way to shred tanks. Has there been a Scion game yet? No. So I don't know. Scion would... We could do maybe Scion versus Nautilus. Might be kind of okay. What was I building again? So we're gonna go towards that. Yeah, okay.
I'll scout ahead.
Syndra versus Zed. One shot versus one shot. Olaf versus Volibear.
Reporting in.
Zac versus Mundo. I think Mundo would win that. Yeah, the Azirs didn't win early. At this point just seems painful for them. They just can't leave their side of the jungle and stuff. They're just kind of hemmed in. They need like lots of... Everyone should have a sweeper on their team right now. I think that's the only way that they could win this, but... Like, they have to keep the... I mean, I know it's irritating, but they have to keep the mushrooms down, otherwise they're not going to win this. I mean, unless, you know, go super late and something silly happens, but... From a conventional standpoint, they're going to need to... At a certain point, start getting sweepers. No! Oh well. Ended up in a good fight. Unfortunately, it's like my flanks got delayed. He actually had more backup than I did, but his flanks got delayed, and like basically my flanks got delayed, and they ended up fighting, and ours won because they kind of got funneled into a bad fight, and I ended up unfortunately fighting like 2-3 people. But I mean, the fight was good, so I'll take it. I gotta start setting down my mushrooms though. They've been going to waste. They're rotting in my my inventory, if you will. Lux versus Vel'Koz is the first game we actually did. Nivea versus Trundle. Maybe. I was about to say Trundle versus a tank, but Trundle just shreds things. He shreds tanks. Udyr versus Volibear. That might have potential. Renekton versus Nasus. Renekton would win. Like that. You just run out of places to. They're just like slowly being pushed in. Like they can't get past all these mushrooms. This looks so irritating. I'm glad I did not pick it. Well, that's not true. I think like the key to this would have been like to win this. Would have been to like win the lanes hard and then like just put sweepers up. But I mean, it just would have been largely a pain in the ass to do. I don't really envy the enemy team here. Ori versus LeBlanc. Probably didn't need to do that. I could have just let him take care of it, but we still don't have our death cap, which sucks a bit. Do they have any MR as a team? One guy has some MR. Let's grab that guy. Vagar versus Annie. EP versus MF. I mean, it's a lore battle, sure, but no, Nasus versus Renekton would be bad. Renekton would stomp in the lane, and I mean, assuming equal skill matchup, I don't want to do like anything can happen in a game of League of Legends, right? But what I don't want to do is like things that I know the outcome of, assuming equal skill. Like I want potential for some interesting stuff. Like in theory, a textbook game would be Renekton mashes down all lanes and wins really hard. And he can even technically jungle. It's not very good, but... Okay, yeah. They just got tired of that. Teemo. But anyway, they're saying, you know, you wouldn't have enough farm for all the Nasuses, and they would lose the lanes, and in theory, they should just get pushed in and lose really quickly. So, conceptually, I don't find that particularly interesting. Garen versus Malphite.